Yeah, so that has happened. We're getting Link's Awakening on the Switch. Hello everyone, I'm Chris the Zelda Collector, and I can't believe it, it happened. At the last Nintendo Direct, we got Zelda news. We got Zelda news, and it is incredible Zelda news. Link's Awakening on the Switch. I couldn't believe it. Right, I kind of could. I think we were expecting that, or Skyward Sword. I think the rumours were we were going to get a remake, weren't we? We weren't going to be expecting a new Zelda game, so it was a coin flip between the Skyward Sword or Link's Awakening, and we got it. I couldn't believe it at the time. I was actually on a Skype call while watching a direct. I was talking to a good friend of mine, a regular viewers will know it, Gav. And we actually were talking about another project we're working on, and I had the direct on in the background next to me, and every time they said something new, I was like stopping the Skype call and saying I've got to watch this in case anything's said, and of course it was the very last one. And I don't know, as soon as I seen the water, for some reason Link's Awakening is my test game for Game Boys. Every time I get a Game Boy, every time I've ever tested a Game Boy, if I buy one I test it. Link's Awakening is the game that I turn in and turn the Game Boy on just to test it's working. So I've seen that intro way more times than I should have with the ocean and that, and for some reason as soon as I seen the ocean, even before I seen Link, I just seen the big wave, and I called straight away, and I'm saying to Gav, I'm saying it's Link's Awakening. We've got Link's Awakening on the Switch. Like, I didn't know on the Switch. I just said we got Link's Awakening. It could have been for 3DS at that moment in time. I didn't know. And of course, my friend Gav isn't that interested in Zelda, not as much as I am, and he wasn't watching direct. And I'm fanboying out. I'm getting all excited, and then it switches over to, because the anime intro was incredible, but when it switched over to the art style which it was, and I was like, I can't believe it, this is incredible. Even my friend was like, what's the link again, what's the link, let me know the link, I need to see what you're going on about, and he was typing in Nintendo Direct to try and get it, because I was freaking out about it, because I was just so excited. I mean, and the art style took me by so much surprise, but it was just a welcome surprise. It was incredible. At first glance, it reminded me straight away of, I don't know if I'm going to say it, the Nendo droids. Have you ever seen them? The little figures you can get, where you change their faces and the poses. You can get Breath of the Wild ones and Wind Waker ones. And if you go on Instagram, it's a massive thing on there where they get these figures and they take pictures in real life situations. They'll go out in the woods and they'll take a picture in real woods or stuff like that. And for some reason, it just reminded me of that straight away. It was incredible. And obviously, it's like claymation, isn't it? That's what you can call it. Here in the UK, we have like Wallace and Gromit, which is probably the closest you can get to it. And the art style was just incredible. I mean, I think the hot word is cute. Every video I've seen of this reaction video is cute. It's so cute. And it is. It's just, it blew me away. But never mind that. Even the intro, the anime style intro, that had me. I mean, I think I seen a post on Twitter, someone saying that this is proof. Let's get a Zelda cartoon. Can you imagine in that art style? It would be incredible. The whole thing just blew me away. But like you say, when we jumped over to the actual gameplay, it was pretty much an exact copy, wasn't it? I mean, if you looked, there's plenty of comparisons out there online at the moment. Every bush, every flower is in exactly the same position. It's all the same enemies in the right place. They've even got which I'm surprised about, they've got the Goombas in there and the Chain Chomps. Everything exactly the same. Even the text, it's exactly the same text from the owl. Which I was kind of surprised about, because I don't know, I wasn't expecting it to be a frame for frame remake. I mean, we went down this path before where A Link to the Past was getting remade, and then it ended up changing to its own game and it become A Link Between Worlds. But for this to be a frame for frame remake, I will be very surprised. I will be, because everyone's calling it a remake, apart from Nintendo themselves. I will point that out there. Actually, Nintendo of America on the tweet is saying a reimagining, and Nintendo of Europe is saying it is reborn as a new experience. Now, for me, the words reimagining and reborn as new experience are completely different meanings to a remake. For me, I think a reimagining and reborn are taken changes. It's taken a game, and you could say that the reimagining is the art style, but I'll be very surprised if they do a frame for frame remake of the game. I really don't think it will be. I mean, the game itself is what, at a leisurely pace for a new player, 20 hours maximum, would you say? I mean, some people do that a lot quicker, and some people may do it a bit longer, but I'd say about 20 hours. Now, I think Nintendo's going to be charging full price for this game. Why not Zelda? So I think you have to extend that game on. They're going to have to do something to make this game longer, beefier, and maybe add some more side quests. Maybe, I don't know, just extend it on more dungeons, change the story. So I think it will be a reimagining. So I do. I think the next trailer is going to be a lot different than the one we got now. So we'll just have to kind of see what's next, you know what I mean? But like I say, I'm talking about everything being the same there. Everything we've seen so far in the trailer was frame for frame the same. But I did notice a few differences in the trailer, so I'm going to try and break that down for you now and give me thoughts about the differences I did notice. There is a couple. And the first one straight away was he has the Hylian shield. Link is carrying the Hylian shield. Now that is really curious for me, because there's no real reason for him to have the Hylian shield. I mean, if everyone knows A Link's Awakening, it was originally a direct sequel to A Link to the Past, and it is either before or after Oracle of Ages and Seasons, depends on where you look at it, which timeline you look at. And all them games have the same shield. It is the same shield, just I think it's called a Hero Shield, or I can't remember what the exact name is, but from A Link to the Past. And it's curious change that doesn't need to be made for me. So is there something behind that? Are we going to get something? Is there a reason? That's what I'm saying. I don't know. The second difference, which started off as an observation, then it led me to a revelation actually. And that was obviously there's no HUD on the game, on the gameplay. Now that could simply be because it's a trailer and they just want to show as much screen as possible. And they just didn't want to put that on for the first reveal trailer. But it just kind of got me thinking there's no HUD, there's no health on show. But if you notice, there's not, in the whole game, one enemy dropped a rupee. Apart from that, nothing else dropped anything. Cutting the grass, there was no drops like hearts getting dropped. And if anyone's played Link's Awakening before, you do know that the Goombas, every one you stomp on, you'll get a heart. You do. It's a nice little throw to Mario. But every Goomba you stomp on, they always drop a heart. And that just got me thinking, maybe are they going down Breath of the Wild? You know what I mean? That worked well. Maybe you don't get hearts in this game. Maybe there's other ways. Maybe you don't even have health. You know what I mean? Maybe the art style they've gone with might just be a cutesy little game and you're just playing. Maybe you can't die. So I kind of did what I'd do. I watched the trailer a million times. I analysed it. I went frame by frame. And I got the revelation, I did, and them Goombas, I knew it was right. If we freeze that and zoom in, it's there. You do get hearts, so everything I thought about, nothing. You do get health, they do drop hearts, and there will be, I dare say there'll be a HUD. So I went full circle with that one, so that was a difference, but now it's the same. But my third one, and this is the most interesting for me, and it's the biggest change in my eyes, and it's the logo. It's the logo. Link's Awakening, the Legend of Zelda specifically, is in the same art style as Breath of the Wild. It's the same battered Zelda with white, and it's why have they done that? That's the most intriguing for me. I mean, it looks the same. Instead of having Breath of the Wild with the Silent Princess on the Z, they've moved it to the A with a tree. And apart from that, it's the same logo. And I don't know why they've done that. I mean, it used to be the same as Link to the Past. With it being a direct sequel, it had the shield behind the Z with the sword through, and the only difference was the wording saying Link's Awakening instead of Link to the Past. And I'm just kind of curious as to why they've chose to follow suit of Breath of the Wild. Why not go and reinvent its own style? I mean, every game, the logo represents the game. You know what I mean? You get the Wind Waker with the boat, and you get Twilight Princess with the the helmet behind and stuff like that. And so why didn't you go unique? Why didn't we have like a claymation style Zelda text? It could have been just so fun in the background with the trees and all that kind of stuff. Why follow that? It just got me thinking, is this game got links to Breath of the Wild somehow? Yes, pun intended. But is this linked to Breath of the Wild somehow? And I think it could be. And I will speak about that in a video directly after this one. Because I need to speak a lot about this game to talk about the links, and it will have spoilers. So basically, I've got a crazy idea. And if you want to hear that, literally at the end of this video, the link will be to my crazy theory idea. So if you want to hear what it is, just click the link at the end of the video. I don't want to speak about it now because I don't want to spoil Link's Awakening if people haven't played it yet. But yeah, it's like, why have they done that? I don't know. But yes, and because of these differences, that's why I don't think it is a remake. I really don't think it's going to be a frame for frame remake of the game. I think, like I said, expect a very different trailer next time. I think it will show how it is a reimagining, and reborn as a new experience, as Nintendo have said themselves. But I must admit, on the whole, I loved it. I mean, the reveal from the anime to the cutesy style, as everyone is calling it, just blew me away, and I loved it. I can't wait to play the game. I really can't. So yeah, we shall see what happens next. We shall keep our eyes open for more trailers, and just look forward. We're getting Zelda in 2019. We are getting Zelda in 2019, and I'm just so excited. So that's it, really. I've been Chris, the Zelda Collector. It is dangerous to go alone, so hopefully I will see you all in the next video.